Good morning, everyone. Okay, got it.
Morning.
Good morning.
So, guys, because this is, like I said before, as a community is forum to make us improve our speaking skill. And now we are going to discuss about this topic. I hope all of you can be active to answer or to give your opinion about this topic. Maybe I would like to ask you about a lot of questions, and so please to hear your best answer. Then now, Ikigai, in search of Ikigai, the reason for being. Before that, I will I would like to ask you about the first question. Why can't let me see.
I just wait for a moment.
Hold on, guys.
That is lagging, right?
Yes. Lola. Gak bisa loh. How come?
Be calm. Everything is okay.
Apa itu? Otak community biar. Hah? Otak community biar. Otak community.
Why my PPT cannot be continued to the next slide?
Click your screen first. Your presentation screen.
Okay. Then.
Okay. Wah, moonshine
So
solution.
guys, I would like to check. Do you want to have a long life and a happy life? If you want it, please raise your hand. Please. Anyone here want to have a long life and a happy life? Please raise your hand, guys. Oh my god. The others, moonshine, you don't want it to have a long life and a happy life? Okay.
There are several questions. Raise their hands. You can see on the participants. Hello, Al. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Many people raise their hand. You can choose one.
Okay, many people in here, but it's just a half, guys. For the others, you don't want to have a long life and a happy life? Really don't want it? Are you sure?
Bahasa Inggris. Jangan kayak bahasa Inggrisan tuh begini, Pak.
Okay. Moonshine, why you didn't want to raise your hand?
Because I live from people's problem. So that's why my money comes from there. So that's why.
And then for Zulfikar Nur, could you give me your answer or your reason why you want to have a long life and happy life? I'm sorry, you mute your mic.
All right, sister.
Yes. But the reason if you want to have a long life and a happy life.
The reason why why I feel like I think that everyone wants to have a happy life, same as me, because happy life can make our life smoothly and what is that? Smooth and long, smooth and long, and also we can do everything. We can do everything with with our passion, with smoothly and with correctly, with if we have what is that long life and happy life.
I feel like.
Yeah, just it
Okay.
is that.
Okay. How about Mr. Ku? Mr. Ku, how can I call you? Ku? Okay. Hello, Mr. Ku.
Hi, Miss. Hi.
How about you, Mr. Ku? Do you want to have a long life and a happy life?
I think no.
Why? Most of
Well, we
people
have
here want to have long life and a happy life. And
means
why
means
you choose different ways? I want to know your reason why.
maybe I'm on Sign Dynasty tonight. Why? Because when we save our long life, but we don't contribute to this country, when we don't have the huge impact for many people who are poor, we just say we are living in the comfort zone. We are choosing to be happy life and long life. As like Mr. Moonshine said, we have commonly we are living with many challenges, so that's not good when we don't have any challenges in our life. That's not good in comfort zone,
Mhm.
please. So we have to go out from the comfort zone. Thank you.
Okay, so you mean that if we always live in our comfort zone, so we cannot have a long life and a happy life like that? Is it right?
Yeah, I think so. There is no contribution.
Hello? I'm so sorry. Hello, Mr. Ku? Do
Yes,
you hear my voice?
yes,
Mhm.
yes.
You say that if we always live in our comfort zone, so you cannot have a long life and happy life. Is that true?
Yeah, because for me, I don't like comfort zone. It makes me satisfied, and I'm lazy to do everything, and I can't contribute to many people. Means I can't spread the huge impact that I have. It's like maybe Mr. Kibo's statement, but for we just waiting, we are waiting for the heritage, but we don't create the heritage itself.
Mhm. Is there any other opinion, guys?
I'm waiting for Science Dynasty's opinion.
Mhm. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. My signal's so bad. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we can hear you. You're quite
Hello.
audible.
Really? Mm-hmm.
Hello, Al.
Yes,
Hello,
because
good morning, everyone.
the videos is stuck. It's cannot.
Can you see on the participants? Because many people raise their hands to speak up.
Okay, okay, okay. For another participant, maybe. Mr. Willie. Hi.
Hello.
Okay. How about you, Mr. Willie?
Mm,
Do you want to have a long life and a happy life?
yeah, of course, I want to have a long life and a happy life. And in my opinion, happy is depends on the someone who feel that. Like when you love and when you love uh, rintangan, like uh, the sir yang sebelumnya bilang, um, you have to out from your comfort zone, and if you're happy with that, so happy is not it's not all about a comfort one. Happy is every person have a definition. Every person have a different definition about happy. So that's why I want to have a long life and a happy life, because with my happy definition, of course.
Okay, but Mr. Ku said he don't want it to have a long life and happy life because we always live in our comfort zone. And you say that, and how about that? I mean, like you said, you like if we like challenges, so we can live our life with a happiness.
Um,
Uh,
um, Actually, I agree with that statement. If we live in our comfort zone, it's not interesting. Like it's too flat. But that's why I said before, happy. The definition of happy, it depends on someone. If the someone love uh the comfort zone, so that's okay. But if the someone, if the person is not like in the comfort zone, he like challenging, he like um the new things, so the definition of happy is different. Yeah, you got what I mean?
Miss,
Thursday.
can I give argument?
okay,
Okay.
come on, Mr.
Can
Ku,
I give some,
give your
I
okay.
wanna give a different statement from Mr. Ku. I think for my opinion, out from comfort zone uh, can make you happy because based on my experience, I'm out in my comfort zone and I'm happy with it. I enjoy my progress. I enjoy my process, focus on myself, and I'm happy with that because I'm not in comfort zone. I'm out from comfort zone, but I'm happy to through this my life. So that's why my opinion is different with Mr. Ku. That's a happy life for me, and I wanna have a long life because I have a lot of purpose. I have a lot of reason to live in the hard life, and I enjoy it. Thank you, Miss.
Oh my goodness. It's really cool. I hope you can have a long life and a happy life and you can reach your goal. And about
Yeah.
Mr. Ku, after you heard a lot of what is that? The reason from another person that have different reason with you just still didn't want to choose have a happy life.
Yeah, no. I keep
Miss,
my
because
statement.
Miss, can I give some statement again?
Okay, you can.
Why Mr. Ku out from his comfort zone? Because Mr. Ku search a happy life, right? You out your comfort zone because you search you find your happy life because in the comfort zone you're not you don't find a happy life. That's why you try to find another happy life and you out from your comfort zone. That's why you enjoy your life, you happy your life, and that's why I think you're not happy your life because you try to find another happy life. So that's why I think this is my opinion. You're happy with your life.
Okay, Mr. Ku, how about that? Is that true?
Okay, yeah, I like it from all the speakers that speak up about the comfort zone and convenience zone. Why? Because yeah, for me, when I live in comfort zone and convenience zone, means I can be productive, especially for myself. I can explore more to get more, explore more, grow faster and grow better. That's why I keep stand in my perspective, in my opinion, because of I have felt when we live in comfort zone, it's like we are living in a prison and we can't explore. But essentially, we are out of the box. That's why I keep it. I keep my statement because I'm not angry. I like it. It's like several years, no, several months ago, I stayed in Bekasi. Essentially, that was the convenient zone for me. Even the chance was good enough to stay there and yeah, the safe way, but I didn't want it to stay there. Of course, I have to try more to get more, to explore more, to find more. Because when I only stay like this, I don't contribute to this. And many people say that's useless. Is my life. Maybe like that. This I feel not I don't know. I'm not good enough to stay in comfort zone. I keep stuck in my perspective. Okay, come on, others.
Go, Mr. Ku.
So, Mr. Ku, what is purpose you try to out your comfort zone? Because you wanna try to find another happiness, right? You wanna make Indonesian proud. Indonesian proud. Make your life is happy. Is it right? So that's why you wanna have a happy life, right? Because the first question from Miss Aulia, do you want to have a long life and have a happy life? You said you don't want a happy life because your experience you're out from your comfort zone. But when you out, what is the purpose? You're out from your comfort zone because you want to try make Indonesian proud maybe, or you wanna make your skill is better from before. So you try to find another happiness. So that's why, yeah, you want to have a happy life in your life. So that's why all of the human in this world want to have a happy life. That's my opinion. But it's okay if we have a different opinion because we don't because we are human, we are unique, and yep, of course we have a different opinion as well. Thank you, Miss.
Okay.
I'm
May I
sorry.
give some opinion
Please.
about this?
Sorry.
I think
Okay.
everyone should have lowered their hands first so that we can know. I don't know. It's just my opinion, so that we can know
Yeah.
which one who wants to go their statement.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Yes,
I
yes.
agree.
Okay. Okay. In here, okay, so sorry. My signal so bad, guys. I can't hear who speak. Who is speaking here?
Okay. Still waiting for Al.
Okay. There is Mr. Movins that raised his
Yes.
hand. Mr. Movin.
Yes, is my voice is clear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I I think, yeah, I just make some opinion about like a debate before, about the happiness. But in my perspective, yeah, that's the happiness of Mr. Ku. They want to in the comfort zone. They just want to make their more productive in the comfort zone. So that's the kind of the happiness from Mr. Ku. But yeah, it's true. But said by Mr. Alfie, is it right that they think about the happiness? We must to go out from the comfort zone to get some new happiness. But both of them is not false about the meaning of happiness because we have some different meaning of the happiness actually. So that's my perspective. Thank you, Miss Aulia.
Okay. So, Mr. Movin, depend on yourself. Do you want to have a long life and happy life?
Of course, I won't because
Fine. I mean,
the reason why I want to make some long life, is have some relation to make some kind of happiness. Because like Mr. Willie said before that everyone have different kind of happiness, and if we want to search our happiness, we must search by ourselves. And then because we have a long life, in my opinion, I can share my happiness to other in a long time too. So not only in the short time. So how can I refuse that chance if I can have a long life? That's my
Okay.
opinion.
Okay, thank you so much for Mr. Movins. It's a good answer, by the way. And how about who's again who rise? Okay, Mr. Satrio. Because you raise your hand, you want to give your reason.
Yes, hi, I'm here.
Okay, hi, Mr. Satrio.
Yes, please
Okay,
share.
thank you everyone for the great opportunity. First of all, I would like to say that in my own perspective, um, it is like a choice. We have to choose our first priority from the bottom of our life or as basic uh, of our meaningful of life. Um, we have to be um, um, happy, happy people, or we have to be meaningful people, right? So from the question that we see from the screen, do you want to have a long life and have a happy life? I would answer that um, I really want to have both, but sometimes we have to realize that before we have a long life, we have to be happy first. So that's the point that I want to talk to everybody here. If we feel happy, everything good will come to our life soon, as soon as possible. So that's the point of mine. Thank you.
Okay, oh my God, I'm so really agree with Mr. Sastrio that Mr. Sastrio said, if we have a happy life, of course, everything will be, it sounds like European usual, yeah? Everything what you want to be good is will be come back to you. And then for the next slide, this one, talk about happiness. Is it happiness important in our life, and how important is that? Because at the before was that okay, like we talk about um, what is that, the first question talk about, do you want to have a long life and a happy life, and a lot of people say that we need to looking for our happiness to continue our life. So is it important, and how important is that? I want to give, okay, Suci Indah Febriani. Hello, Miss Suchi. Do you want to give
Okay,
your
hello.
hello?
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, I keep laughing from right from the start. Okay, so actually about is happiness important in our lives, like is and how important is that? So for me, it's actually it has a connection to the first questions, like happy and a long life. So actually, in my perspective, like life is too short to only being happy. For me, like we can get a lot of emotional in our life, like not only being happy, but happiness is one of important things in our life, of course, because if we are not happy, I mean, like, how to say, like, it will be improve our life in the some way, and also it will encourage us to have have a good life, and then and in the psychology studies also, I'm not really expert in this, but I read it before, like, people tend to do some kindness when they are happy. So it is important, I think, but it's not. Maybe also Mr. Koo before said that it's not like maybe he doesn't want being happy on. He doesn't want a happy life, but maybe he doesn't want only have a happy moment in his life,
Mm-hmm.
because that is also applied to me, that I don't really want like being happy all the time. It means that, oh, I'm happy with this, and that's all.
Okay,
Oh, I'm happy
I got it.
only sleep on the bed, and then also, but being sad also, and also have some pain in our life, and also have some challenges in our life, will make us be happier. Because if we don't know what is sad,
Oh,
we
we
can
will know.
so,
Okay, we will don't know what is
yes.
that happiness, right?
Yes, and also if we don't have pain in our life, if we don't have failure in our life, we will don't know what is success. We will not know what is important thing in our life. So that is why since actually since uh, one of one of one of my motto life is like pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. And also pain
Okay,
is very precious thing in your life, because that will be led you to be grateful more for your life. And also that will make you to find your happiness also, even
okay.
in the small things. I think that's all for me. Thank you for the opportunity, Dil. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Sushi. So, Sis Sushi said that um, happiness is important, but the more important that we can accept all emotion that we have in our life, right? Okay, there is a sis there because you raise your hand. Do you want to give another reason?
Of
Is
course.
there? You're
Thank
there?
you. Yes, I'm
Okay.
here. I hope everyone can hear my voice. Okay, for me, is happiness important in our life? I think yes, because happiness stays us alive. So the reason why we keep living is because we find something in our life and it's part of happiness. And because we find something that makes us happy, we can improve. And the improvement can affect other people, can affect positivity towards our environment. And I think that in our happiness, it means that we find the true purpose of being alive. So, how important is that? It is important because whenever we know that we are happy, we can create something more. And also, I believe that happiness is not something that we need to find, but we can create it, we can make it. So it's not only about finding something, but it is also about creating our value and then improve our life. That's my opinion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Sis Dea. But guys, anyone here have a different perspective about happiness is important? If you have a different perspective, you can raise your hand. Maybe
I
for some
already
of
raised
you
my hand.
will thought that, okay, Mr. Moonshine, okay. Do you have any another?
Yeah, maybe I will give different opinions, and also maybe this my statement will defend Mr. Ku argument before that meets right. So for me, I
Okay,
think the most
what's
important
that?
in our life is to survive.
Survive.
So I don't know, because I saw that today world is really dangerous place to us to live in. So it
Mm-hmm.
means that for us to survive is the most important thing. So that's why Mr. Ku always said about growth, about growing, learn something new about something like that. So it means for me that surviving is the most important thing in my life, because if I want to be always happy, and that is important thing for me, so I maybe I can choose to stay as a kid, maybe just like 2 years 3 years old, when I always happy and I don't think anything, as play with my friends and the other things that really make me happy. But as long as you are grow, it means that you have more uh, how to say it, like burden, and there's more responsibility you have to hold in your life. You have to become a family, you have to get work, you have to survive, or not survive, how to say it, like to make sure that yourself is alive until God take your life, something like that. For for me because I don't know, yeah. I don't know, maybe because this is my environment that I saw my friends is not really so happy with their life, but as long as they are survive, they can eat 3 times a day, or they have money, active income and passive income every month. So it means that yeah, it's okay. This is life. This
Okay.
is life for us, something like that. So I think the most important thing for me in my life is to survive.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Maybe for Miss Rizka. Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Rizka, to mute
Yeah,
mic.
it's
Okay. You
to
can continue
survive.
it, Mr. Choi.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's to survive, something like that. So I think I just want to give different opinion. So yeah, happiness, you can, I think, yeah, I can reach my happiness when I'm in heaven, something like that, when I met my God or something like that. So that means that I already pursue my highest goal, because happiness is, I don't know how to say it, like to define happiness. As long as I survive, as long as I can eat, or maybe I can share my wealth to everyone else. So it means that, oh yeah, this is my part in my life, something like that. Maybe that's it for me.
So when you start your what is that? Your what is that? Did you say start to another? Sorry, what is that that you want to start to others? It's gonna be your
uh
part in your life.
for example, like share my wealth, my how to say it, like
Ah,
like like when I have position something
uh-huh.
powerful, so I have to
Mhm.
share it with everyone, right? For example, like that, the distribution of
Okay,
wealth.
but I still want to ask you that you said um happiness is not important. The important thing is survive, right? I mean, when you want to survive, so there is a goal that you want to reach. Survive from what? And where is the what is that? The finish. What is that? Uh, after you survive, of course, you need to find a way to finish from another things, right?
So
And then
yeah, I think
every
if you
day you
are,
always survive till you dead, then you cannot enjoy your life like that. Or how come? I mean, like I still can't.
yeah, maybe you can save my number, then we have talk. That's a long talk, it's not, it will not
Damn.
Okay,
finish
okay.
here, so don't worry.
Okay, maybe we can continue to the next slide. This guys talk. We ever already talked about anyone here? Is there anyone want to have a long life and happy life, but another or the health they choose don't want it to have a long life and happy life, and then the other one say that happiness is important, but for the another part said don't want what's that important is the survive. So the happiness is not important. Then I would like to know about all of your opinion about this question, guys. Because we always talk about survive, happiness. So what are you on this planet? What is the purpose of life? How can we make our life meaningful? And then the last one, why is so hard to be happy? Seems like Mr. Ku said. Mr. Ku said always, um, because every day I always survive in my life, so I can't feel happiness. How come? Anyone want to answer it? Where's Mr. Ku? Mr. Okay, Mr. Ku, you want to?
What is that? Why are
Okay.
you on this planet? I don't know. Because yeah, I don't know. The first time that I was born in this world, I stay in this planet. Okay, what is the purpose of life? My purpose of life that I can spread my beneficial life. I can help the many people. Even I don't think about the money, maybe the passive income will come to me if I share the good thing. How can we make our life more meaningful? Yeah, of course. What we have when we have power, we can empower. What is the meaning of power? Power can be, for example, we have the knowledge. We can share to many people. Not we can leave the legacy. Maybe Mr. Gifu, that is the Mr. Gifu statement. We can leave the legacy. What is the meaning of legacy? Should we think about the legacy is about the money? Of course, no. You can't spread the knowledge. We can spread the knowledge to the many people. What we have, because we are still processing to be good thing. So yeah, it's better of spreading the beneficial life to many people. Even we don't think about the money, and the money will come to us because we are dedicating ourselves to the many people. Why is it so hard to be happy? Yeah, because you are not happy. Maybe you don't have. Maybe many people will think about when you have much money, when you have much money or a lot of money, they will say that I'm comfortable. Essentially, what is the meaning of happy? It depends on how you translate it, how you elaborate it about the money itself. For example, when we are entrepreneur and civil servant, that's different perspective. When we have 1 million money for the entrepreneur, how to how to how to say how to invest this money to be much. But from the civil servant, maybe they will take from the comfort zone, just save it and become much. That's a different perspective. That is maybe why is it hard to be happy, because we don't feel that we are happy to do our life. Essentially, in this world, we just when we can eat and drink, that's enough. What makes us regret or disappointed, because we have many plans, but we are afraid of executing that plans. All right, thank you.
I hear Mr. Ku say that. But by the way, Mr. Ku, you can answer about 3 questions, but you can't answer the first question. You still don't know why are you on this planet. But you know how to answer. How can we make our life more meaningful? But you can answer at the first question. How come? Okay, maybe for another, want to give their opinion. Okay, there is a sunshine. Is it Mr. or sister? Or okay?
But
Dia buat dia.
Transgender.
Okay, Mr. Sunshine. Do you have another opinion? Or do you want to answer? I would like to know your answer about this question.
Okay, so yeah, thank you for the time given. And I'm really sorry for Mr. Ho that up to this time keep being bullied. So I want to raise my hand and raise my voice to defend for him. Okay, so when it comes to this slide, I see that it's a little bit hard for us to feel happy because we live based on the judgment of others. We live by comparing ourselves with achievement reached by others. And that's why the happiness that we seek feels like always being alienated, feels like it being so distant and so far and so hard to make it to make it come true. And I believe that there are so many people keep believing that it's so confusing to talk about the purpose of life, because purpose of life keep changing. We like to talk about short term, long term, middle run. So there would be a shifting of motivation, and it depends on the environments we live in, and it depends on how strong the influence given by others toward our life, and how then our principles of life, something that becomes the principles, something that we keep holding on regardless of the situations, whenever we are in pain or pain or whatever the emotions we have, we keep holding on that statement, on that quote. Okay, so in my perspective, that purpose of life is still blurry. I don't know as well. Okay, so I said my life is what I see in the future. I mean, like more into short term, because even though probably Masai would be a better person to reply, because he actually got scholarship from Russia, right? So he definitely can answer like in the next 5 years, who are you going to be? So yeah, so that's it. So in short, I'd like to say that it's hard for us to feel so elated because we always let ourselves how to say let ourselves follow all the judges, all the judgings given by others, and we always feel small. We always feel like we are powerless, helpless, no impact, no benefits that we can give to others. We always unable or blind to fully realize just what we actually can be, and that's why we need others to stand by our side. Like I stand for Mr. Hu right now because I want to support him. I want to realize that he actually got potential to stay strong, and and that's it for me. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Chansan said the purpose of life, of his life, is still blurry. Anyone have purpose in your life that you can give your opinion or different perspective from Mr. Sunshine? Okay, Mr. Movins.
Okay. Thank you for this opportunity, Alia.
Yes.
But in purpose of life, of course, yeah, I have the faith about if the purpose of my life is just farming for the next life. Yeah, it means that like I believe that in just how to say sementara hidup sementara in our life right now.
Temporary.
Yeah, temporary life. We just farm a kindness for our how to say bekal for the next life. So that's the first answer in the first question. But in the third question, how can we make our life more meaningful? In my perspective, how can I can make my life is more meaningful is by make some contribution for others, not for myself. For example, like yeah, the Indrawano scholarship, of course, it makes some contribution to others. It's not like just make the achievement is just for ourselves, but we can make share our knowledge for the others. Of course, that's the kind of the thing that can make my life is more meaningful. And the last, why is it so hard to be happy? Because we think it's hard. Yeah, that's the point. Because we think it's hard, so that's why our life is hard to be happy. I believe that if we think negative, the result will be still negative. But if we think positive, yeah, the result will be come positive. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so based on Mr. Movin said, being happy actually is easy. Just depend just depend the way you think. And how about Miss Alfie Noviandri? Okay, because you raise your hand.
Actually, I'm disturbed.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Okay, Mr.
yeah.
Alfie. Okay.
Efficiency.
Regarding this slide, my point of view, this slide related from quarter life crisis. So quarter life crisis is about we don't know the purpose of our life. Yep, that's normal because you know a lot of these questions always appear in our mind every day because we don't know our purpose in life. So that's why our job right now is our task right now is to find our purpose in life and make our life more meaningful. And yep, we have to look for our happiness. So yeah, that's normal if these questions appear in our mind because it's really hard to find our purpose in life. Because based on my experience, you know, I'm still looking for my purpose in life because you know I'm still in quarter life crisis. So I hope in the future I know what I want, what what are things that make me happy. So, yep, I think that's all, Miss.
Okay. Mr. Was that Alvino Friandri? So you say that it seems like the young people who pass the quarter life crisis still don't know about their purpose in their life. And maybe we can ask to Mr. Martian, because Mr. Martian already, not already, maybe Mr. Martian can give another opinion, because Mr. Martian have a lot of experience in his life. Seems like Mr. Sunshine said, Mr. Martian got scholarship in Russia. And did you still think, or still, what is that, hard to find your purpose in your life?
Oh, no, don't ask me. There are many people also here as awardee. It's like Mr. Alexander. He's the awardee of one of the universities in Aussie. Maybe we can ask him.
Oh,
Many awardees here.
okay.
You don't realize that many people get the scholarship in other country in our discussion right now, but they are still silent. So we can ask about their opinion.
Okay, maybe Mr. Zulfi. Is there? Okay, Mr. Satrio. Mr. Satrio, you raise your hand.
Mr.
You want to
Satrio
give-
is awardee of Russia too. Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте,
Mr. Satrio,
Satrio.
come on, give me
Sadila.
your opinion.
Okay, thank you. First of all, here some people talk about the happiness. For me, it's like a trap of people's lives, because happiness, it's like coin. It has dark dark things and also the light things, right? So sometimes I think we have to see that life in happy place or happy life for such a long time will make us decrease the level or the quality of our life. So after that, we have to put ourselves in the place where we feel uncomfortable or unhappy, just only for trying to understand ourselves deeper. So that's why I guess if we only put the happiness on the basic of our life, it also like a trap. But we also can put our the unhappiness or also uncomfortable things in our basic of life as well, so that we can or we will grow up ourselves and also improve our sense or taste of life. So for me, the most actually for me, happiness is also important, but the most important of life is to be meaningful person. So to answer the last question from the screen, why it is so hard to be happy, I guess it depends on the people. If they choose happy as the basic of the life, so it's like a choice. It's like choice. You will, if you put the happiness as the basic or the bottom of our life, yeah, you will get it easier.
Okay.
Okay, that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Satrio. Okay, we continue to the next slide. Sorry. This guy. We already talked about happiness. We already talked about reason, and we already talked about long life. Now, is it possible for someone to walk the path of life without a reason? Because like Mr. who's that said, Mr. Sansan, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Sansa said that his life still blurry. He still don't know about his purpose in his life. So, is it possible for someone to walk the path of life without a reason? Any someone here have their opinion? You can raise your hand. This is okay. Mr. Mushai? No. Sorry. Dania, because you raise your hand.
HP. No. Mr. Mushan feel that. Ghosting.
It is my time.
Yes, this is Dania. You want to give your opinion about this? Come on.
Yeah, all right. So, is it possible for someone to walk the path of life without a reason? Of course, it's possible. It's also answered the previous questions. Um, what's the question? What is the purpose of our life? So, sometimes the purpose of people's life is to find a purpose. That's why they're difficult to find a reason why they're alive. And there's a lot of question the reason to stay alive for some people. So for me, it's possible for someone to walk the path of life without a reason, and the way they walk in the journey, they gonna find the reason why they need to stay alive and why the reason they alive in this world. That's what me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sis Dania. And then Mr. Moonshine, do you agree with Sis Dania's opinion?
I just agree to disagree. Oh, yeah, I just agree to disagree because I think everyone will do something in their life, at least have one reason to do it. At least they want to survive a day, at least. So for me, maybe not maybe, but for me, everyone must be have a reason to work their life in their situation. For example, like the way that we want to find our happiness, for example, like that. So a lot of people wants to find the answer outside their self, on the other things, on the other people, but for me happiness is only come from yourself. So that's why a lot of people cannot find the reason of being happy in this life. So it means that your life is about a journey, it's about a seeker, to become a seeker, to find your value, your meaning, or whatever what we want to call it. Why I sound so too serious? Yeah, maybe
It's okay.
yeah, maybe that's for me. I think everyone at least have one reason to do everything in their life. For example, like Mr. Sunshine, when he wants to find his true love, so he start to prepare everything. For example, like the value of himself, or the investment, something like that. So at least they have everyone will have one reason to walk a path in their life. Yeah, maybe that's for me.
Okay, Mr. Willie, how about your opinions? Is it possible? Someone?
In my opinion, this question is like asking about our purpose of life. Actually, when I was in senior high school, I have thought about this question. When I was in junior high school, I have thought about this question, for myself, and now I got the answer. Actually, the purpose of life, it's all about, the purpose of life is happy. Like everyone wants to be happy. It's like it's not complicated. The purpose of life is, and after life is happy. Like in this world we want to be successful, and in the afterlife we want to go to heaven. For what? For make ourselves happy. Like it's all about happy. So what is happy? Happy for me, happy is when I want to do the things that I want to do, and I have no regret about it, and I'm happy. Like happy is not all about big things. Simple things, it's happy too. Like
Okay.
survive. When we can survive from pain and we're happy about it, and like when I got pain, like maybe for pas dapat cobaan, and I feel pain, I feel sad, but that things makes me stronger, and I'm happy with that. So it's all about in
Okay,
our
Mr.
mind.
Willie, maybe
Yep.
this is a bit, okay, Mr. Willie, sorry, maybe it's a bit out of topic because that I said,
Sorry.
is it possible for someone to
Assalamualaikum
walk the path
warahmatullahi
of life without a reason? Maybe Mr. Sunshine.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, I'm so sorry. For a new participant, maybe you can mute your mic until you got your chance to deliver your opinion. Okay, thank you. And then for Mr. Sunshine, did you say for the before you still feel hazy, blurry to know about your purpose of your life? Like Mr. Willie said, this question is talk about purpose. Then how about your opinion about this question?
I will stick to this slide first. Okay, so basically there is something that need to be changed probably from the question. It is not about possible or not, but about is it justifiable to live your life without any purpose? Okay, so basically I suppose that everyone here must have no reasons on how they should live their life, because they still couldn't find the true justifications on why they should live for the sake of others or for the sake of themselves. Because when someone decides to walk a particular pathway of their life, they must be keep holding, keep working on that path, regardless the opinions of others. But it is so difficult to be unshaken mentally when we always see from the status of Instagram, from social media, the achievements of others that it's like a fear being left behind, a fear being left out. So finally, we would like to set the life of others as the standards, as the reasons how we should live our life. And that's how it's so far from us to feel being ecstatic. Okay, and that's
being
what,
sorry?
Yeah.
Being what? Sorry.
Being ecstatic. I mean, like being happy.
Okay.
Okay. So to conclude, I'd like to say that walking your path of life without any reason is justifiable, because as what has been said by Mr. Tan before, that some of us live as the seeker, some of us live as the visionary, like Mr. Marshine, and some of us would like to become more philanthropists, analysts, economists. Some would like to dedicate themselves as nobody even. So I guess that it is truly possible. And what is impossible is that we live our life but with reasons, but we claim we have some reasons for that. Okay. What impossible is that we claim that our life have reasons, but we feel no emotions for us to do that. Okay, when we actually have something as we set as a goal, we must feel that kinds of burning, there's something igniting in our heart, right? So it's practically impossible for us to 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 standardize our goal, but we do not have any emotion or feeling to make it come true. Okay, I think that's for me. Thank you.
So, based on your opinion, is it impossible or possible? Possible, right?
It's possible. It's possible. Yeah, it's totally
It's
possible.
possible. Okay, thank you so much for Mr. Sunshine. For the next slide. So I would like to tell you about this one. There is no word for retirement in Japan. The Osaki study in 2008 found that some of the happiest and the longest living people in the world are from Okinawa, Japan. The average lifespan is 7 years longer than in North America. They have more than 100 years old than anywhere else in the world. Instead of the retirement, they have a word called ikigai, pronounced like ikigai. So this, I would like to know what the first thing that crossed on your mind when you hear about this word ikigai. What do you think about ikigai? Anyone have their opinion?
Japanese language.
Yes, Japanese language. Okay, si Suci Indah. Si Suci, would you like
Yes.
to share your opinions? Okay.
Yes, so I will try to share my perspective. So actually, I read the book. I read the book about the ikigai. Maybe you got the how to say the sentence before from the book, because I remembered I read it. So actually, for me, it's like ikigai, based on what I read when I read it from the book, that uh it's like having something. Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't find the word.
What is that? In Bahasa maybe?
Having some have some purpose to live,
Okay.
and wanting to live, and really want to live, because like before in the first questions, like long life and happy life, and also in the book also they mentioned about how the most happy person, and the people who have a longest age in the world is in Okinawa, and that is why they call it ikigai, right? So I think, what do you think about the ikigai? Is like it's about want to live, like when you want to live. How to say it? Kemauan untuk hidup, that one. Okay, so it's just like when that is why in the book also, that every people in that island, like they always move their, I'm sorry for my word, like I'm sorry for my words, like they always move their ass, like they don't want to stay still. So they have routines every day, and also they want to do something in their life, even if that one's, oh yeah, eagerness to live. So the ikigai is about the eagerness to live. So it's just like even if it's just like a small thing, so that is why it's also connect to the happy life before, even if it's just the small thing to do in the morning, or every day, even if that is like, maybe in others perspective, that is only like a boring routine, but for them, because that routine keeps them to be happy and being happy, so that is why they just want to do it every day, and want to live it like that, and want to live like that every day. So I think that is the ikigai, and maybe some of people in the world, or some of people here, don't really like that kind of lifestyle. Don't really like to be like that ikigai. Or like personally, I don't really want to live. I don't really want to live a long life. It's not
Okay.
like I want to die soon, but it just like there is no use to live there is no use to have a long life, or there is no use to live for a long age if you don't really, how to say, like Mr. Sunshine said before, some of the person maybe don't really find their purpose in life, and still searching for it. Or maybe even if someone already find like, oh, this is my life, I'm happy with my life, but don't really want to have that long life for some reason. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So based on Miss Suchi said that what is that? Ikigai is about the reason for being or for continue your life. Maybe Mr. R.E., you want to give your other opinions,
It's not
different
me.
perspective. Okay,
Yes.
sister, sorry.
Okay.
Sister,
Okay. Ikigai, when I read in internet, the meaning of ikigai is is about life. Gai is about the value and the reason why you are alive in this world. Is why they are in the Japan's lives is really long time, because they are have the vision and mission in their lives, because life without dream, like life without meaning. So that's why they have the target and goals in their lives, to be happy in their lives and give meaningfuls to the other people, maybe because this is only my perspective, because when you give impact and give the happiness, I mean, the first of all is you are so be happy first, and after that you give the impact to the others. So that's why this is like influence to the others and your communities.
mm-hmm.
You got my point, Miss?
Yes, yes, I got it. So based on your opinion, say that if you have ikigai for your in yourself, and if you want to influence other people, the first thing that you need is to be happy. Is it
Yes.
right? And you can share your happiness to others
Yes,
with
because life without dream, like life without meaning. It is only for me.
okay. Okay. Thank you so much for Miss RE. Okay. Next slide, guys. This one. Okay, I would like you to know that Ikigai concept, it has been lived by most of the Japanese people. Japanese people believe that by growing Ikigai in life, they find more meaning in life, and this makes most Japanese people have a high life expectancy. So for Mr. Sunshine, Mr. Moonshine, that believe, what is that? Even though we live our life without reason, we still continue our life by survival, by what is that? By survive with our life like that. Then the next question, I will like to make clear about ikigai meaning. Iki meaning life and a life sense, like says RE said, and then kai meaning effect, result, work, or benefit. So ikigai is a reason for being alive, or what something that makes life worth living, because ikigai adds meaning, benefit, and balance to our life. So Mr. Sunshine, Mr. Moonshine, or another people that have different what is that? Different perspective about being happy life can read that. And then for the next, how to find ikigai. Okay, for I would like to know anyone here know how to find Ikigai after know about the meaning of Ikigai. Anyone want to give your opinion?
Mr. Alex.
Okay, Dania. Is Dania, you want to give your opinion?
Okay, thank you. So I think finding one's ikigai takes soul and honest introspection, which is often best achieved in a quiet space away from daily distraction. It is necessary to ask yourself to find an ikigai. Yeah, you need a quiet space. That's for me.
Okay, thank you, Miss Dania. So you say that to find Ikigai, the first thing that you need is ask to yourself. Then how about Miss Niza? Agree. Do you have other perspective about it?
Miss. So
Yes.
for the meaning of ikigai is the purpose of life. So I think the first thing that we can do is doing a deep reflection to ourselves.
Excuse me, can I add in
Sorry,
some?
Miss Niza, why
Uh,
I can't hear your voice? Sorry.
Am I audible, Miss?
Okay, yeah.
So for the meaning of ikigai is the purpose of life. So I think the first thing that we can do is doing a deep reflection to ourselves to find what we what makes us happy, what kind of activity that makes us happy, so we can define what is our passion, what is our passion, and then what is the mission uh, of our lives, something like that. So I think the first that we can do is doing a deep reflection to ourselves and find what we like or what is what we want to do in our lives, and then uh, from that things uh, we get acknowledgement from the society or not, and how to knows what uh, is it good or not for us is I think we can start um, to try new things in our life so we can know is it match or not with ourselves, like that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Niza. Miss Niza, so sorry. Okay. Okay, guys, but then Miss Niza said that to find Ikigai, we should know about this one. How to find Ikigai? Basically, Ikigai is a slice for four elements, namely passion, mission, vocation, and profession. In find Ikigai, the most important thing is to balance these four elements to complement each other in performing a suitable living goals. Yeah, for the first, like Miss Niza said, we need to ask ourselves about what you love. It's about our passion, and then the second is what the world needs is about our mission, and then the third is you can be paid for. It's about vocation, and then the last is what you. Okay, does anyone can see about diagram in here? Actually, guys, in your life, actually everyone has an of self-discovery, but the search is worth it. So it seems like Mr. Who said that? Mr. Mushan said every day is survive to looking for something in our life. So your ikigai is the meaning to yourself. This one, guys. Ikigai is a part of all the slides here. And then for the next, I will explain more. This one. When you know about your passion, about your mission, but you just only know about two things of this, of course, you will feel like delight and fullness, but no wealth. It says like Mr. Who's that? Mr. Who said is just not about wealth. Happiness is not about wealth. And then when you know about your mission and your vocation, but you don't know another, just know about the things that you feel that excitement and complexity, but sense of uncertainty. Jadi kayak nggak masuk akal. I mean like it's not making sense in your life. And then if you know about profession and vocation, but you don't know about another's, you feel comfortable, but feeling of emptiness. It seems like you don't have any emotion to live your life. And then if you know about your passion and you know about your profession, but you don't know another's, you feel satisfaction, like this is satisfaction of your life, but feeling of uselessness is like you don't enjoy your life. For the next, in the Ikigai, there is a 10 rules. Yeah, anyone can see it here. I'm sorry, I can't do. Nah. This guys, the last question. If there are any concept other than Ikigai that help you live your life with happiness, what is that? Anyone want to give your opinion about this one? That you have another perspective before? Okay, Miss Dania. Miss Dania, are you there?
Sorry, I forgot to unmute my microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually one of the rules of Ikigai. My favorite is take it slow. When you leave urgency behind, when you leave urgency behind, life and time take on new meaning. So instead of rushing your daily tasks, try to savor and enjoy them for the sake of your Ikigai. So life doesn't need to be complicated. Smile and enjoy life. Inside everyone there must be an Ikigai, but so there's no need to rush and just enjoy it. Take it
Thank
slow.
you. Thank you for Miss Dania. So another perspective maybe. Okay, Mr. Ku.
Okay, it will be the last statement for me. If there is one concept other than Ikigai that helps you live your life with happiness, what is that? Love. How come? Loving someone is not only when we say I love you, but you love me. Thank you.
Okay, so Mr. Ku. Okay, after this. Okay, Mr. Moonshine, you have another opinions?
Hey, Mr. Ku, that's my line. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. If there is one concept other than Ikigai, for me, yeah, I think it comes from religion, scripture, Quran, Bible, Veda, Tripitaka, and also come from the wise man. So that's why when I said my everyone's life would be a seeker, so it means that the guidance to find the meaning in our life or the purpose or the happiness in our life is comes from the scripture, from Quran, Bible, Veda, and something like that. So I think it really can help us to really make our life being more meaningful, or try to fulfill the happiness before we die, right? Something like that. So I think that's my answer. And love is the most important thing in life.
Okay. Okay, maybe Mr. Sunshine, you want to give your last opinion about this one?
Yeah.
Thank you to Mr. Moonshine.
Okay. Okay. I guess it has to be related to we are at the crossroad. So that's single statement for me. So it's definitely we live a different life, and that's why we need not to get jealous of others' achievements or wealth that they've been taking so far. I think that's from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, maybe for Miss Nadia, I will give you change.
So to me, it's not about one concept, but one fact that we will face one day, which is death. So I think death is something like power which empower us to always live our life with happiness, because we know that our lifespan is limited. We are mortal and we have, instead of long life, we know that perhaps we could die someday or perhaps tomorrow. So we always try our best to pursue our happiness. And because happiness is something which is pleasurable, we always avoid pain and always pursue pleasure or happiness. So that's why we always want to live with happiness. And because because we are always facing the fact that someday we gonna die. So that's why we always try to live our best, because you only live once. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. We are already at the end of our discussion. So the conclusion is, actually, in this word, there's a lot of concept. So, what is that? There is a lot of way, and which one the way that you want to live your life is depend on you. The important thing, if you still alive, you can do everything that you wanted in your life. So all about your opinion is correct. There's nothing, what is that? There's no wrong about that. Which one the way that you want to choose to continue your life. But the important thing is still life, yeah, guys. Just try to be someone that can be useful and can give your impact to another person or to another people, and share what is that? Share the good things to another, and you will get it back to yourself. I'm like that. Okay. Okay. I would like to give this to Mr. Marchine.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Ms. Al. Yeah, for the last statement that I want to convey here is, we should be legacy. When we are die, we should be remembered as a life that we live. It's not because of the money that we make. So thank you so much for the nice discussion. So the feedback of this discussion. Okay, Ms. Al, could you?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Oke, sedikit ya feedback dari diskusi kita hari ini. Ya, tadi teman-teman ada tadi yang saya dengerin tadi menggunakan kata every person sama everyone ya. Jadi kalau ada kata-kata every, mungkin di depan itu lebih condongnya menggunakan has ya, bukan menggunakan have di situ. Nah, jadi buat ke depannya everyone has, is not everyone have. Selanjutnya, you are not enjoy your life. Ya. Jangan lupa di sini maknanya ataupun strukturnya salah. Yang harusnya di situ adalah you do not ya enjoy. Kamu tidak menikmati ya. Kalau you are not enjoy, apalagi ntar kalau ditambah verb 3 di situ maknanya pasif di sini. Kalau you are not enjoy nggak cocok, nggak mungkin enjoy itu sebagai CS kan atau complement of subject. Terus juga ada other ya, to other tadi. Jangan lupa bedakan antara penggunaan other, another, dan others. Ketika other di situ dia harus diikuti oleh kata benda lagi dan kata bendanya di situ harus plural. Jadi two other persons atau two other places. Nah, kalau another dia harus ketemu noun lagi, tapi di situ nounnya harus singular. Contohnya to another place, bukan places. Kalau places pakainya other. Nah, kalau nggak ada atau maknanya dan lainnya, contohnya saya pergi bersama Dina, Dani, dan lainnya. Jadi, I go with Dina, Dani, and others. Nggak boleh ditambahin noun lagi ketika others. Terus selanjutnya pronunciation-nya bukan comfortable ya. Pronunciation-nya adalah comfortable. Ya, comfortable. Jadi bukan comfortable. Ya. Terus selanjutnya mungkin ini yang juga sering terjadi ya. Speaking orang yang keren itu adalah bukan ketika dia ngomongnya cepet gitu ya. Nah, jadi salah satu parameter orang yang dikatakan advance dalam speakingnya adalah ketika dia bisa memberikan variasi di dalam speakingnya. Nah, salah satu variasinya di sini adalah mungkin variasi dalam vocabulary. Ya, contohnya saya bisa berbahasa Inggris, I can speak English. Atau kita juga bisa I am able to speak English juga bisa. Jadi nggak can mulu di situ, setiap kalimat yang berbeda di situ. Atau bisa lagi apa lagi yang lain ya? Nah, be plus capable of first speaking di situ. Nah, juga bisa I'm capable of speaking English juga bisa. Atau bisa juga menggunakan manage to misalnya I manage to speak English. Kalau manage to di situ mungkin maknanya lain. Saya bisa handle project ini. I manage to handle this project. Nah, maknanya sama kayak I can manage this project. Terus say mungkin teman-teman ya terlalu banyak ya. Coba ganti say itu dengan yang lebih formal. Mungkin ada confy, terus ada assert, ya. Terus ada apa lagi? Apa lagi ada yang ingat? Confy, assert. Ayo, lupa nggak? Stay, confy, assert, terus state ya.
Yes.
Jadi,
Yes, assume, suppose.
Nah, juga bisa di situ teman-teman gunakan. Jadi nggak cuma say aja. Atau get bisa diganti dengan obtain ya. Grab, grass gitu ya. Nah, acquire. Nah, jadi nggak get mulu. Nah, about. Nah, satu yang ingin saya sarankan buat teman-teman ya. About ini kalau dalam bahasa formal ya itu masih di tengah-tengah posisinya. Kalau mau formal banget atau bahasa jurnal, di situ mungkin bisa menggunakan kata regarding. Ya, regardingnya lebih formal daripada kita menggunakan about. Atau mungkin bisa juga menggunakan concerning, ya. Atau juga bisa menggunakan pertaining to. Gitu. So, I'd like to talk concerning bla 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 misalnya. I would like to talk regarding bla bla bla. Jadi nggak I would like to talk about, I would like to talk about aja di situ ya. Nah, itu ada beberapa variasi untuk speaking teman-teman tentunya untuk ningkatin apa ya advance speaking teman-teman lah. Karena satu yang ingin saya sampaikan, speaking itu adalah bukan ketika kita ngomongnya cepat, bukan ketika kita ngomongnya chastis dan sebagainya, tapi vocabnya itu aja. Jadi salah satunya adalah kita ngeliat dari variasi vocabulary-nya. Mungkin teman-teman yang udah belajar IELTS mungkin paham ya. Apalagi Mr. Sunshine, IELTS-nya udah misalnya saya sebut ya, di atas 7,5 udah luar biasa itu. Ya, di atas 7,5 ya, ngeri kan. Oke, selanjutnya tadi ada bekal ya. Terus bekal bahasa Inggrisnya adalah provision. Terus pembicara sebelumnya ya, previous speaker. Terus rintangan, ya, obstacle, sementara, temporary, ya. Terus kemauan, eagerness. Nah, itu adalah beberapa feedback dari saya ya, yang tadi mungkin kita latihan buat ini. Jadi intinya teman-teman jangan malu-malu ya. Jadi semakin banyak kesalahan di diskusi kita, semakin banyak juga mungkin feedbacknya yang dapatin di situ. Oke, itu aja buat hari ini. Sebelum kita tutup, saya ingin ngajak teman-teman foto bareng dulu. Mungkin please turn on your camera, so let's take a picture together. Karena ini bakal menjadi dokumentasi kita di sosial media ya. Oke. Aduh, Mr. Satrio. Jadi diskusi setelah ini, Mr. Satrio. Ya, senior saya nih. Здравствуйте. Oke, foto bareng dulu ya. Oke, gaya pertama. Mungkin bisa niruin gaya saya kayak gini nih. Gaya Mr. Moonshine, foto di belakang saya itu Mr. Moonshine. Ya, habis wisuda ya. Congratulations for Mr. Moonshine. Semoga menjadi apa ya? Oke, 3, 2, 1. Slide pertama. Slide kedua. Slide ketiga terakhir. Oke, well, thank you so much everyone. Kita tutup diskusi kita dengan ketika saya bilang hell Ota, teman-teman bilangnya yesterday you said tomorrow. Oke, yesterday you say tomorrow. Oke, hell Ota.
Yesterday you say tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much and see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah.
Des pidanya.
Okay. Bye, Mister. Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Yes.